Good morning, you beautiful people. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day today. Welcome to my first video in a series that I have no clue what I'm going to call. Today, I wanted to talk about choosing your own weather. I have been recently doing a study with somebody that I know on the book called, I think it's like 7 Habits of Highly Effective People or something. I think you guys have heard of that before. It's a pretty common book, and it's a really great study, and I think that I wanted to share with some of that with you guys here today. Now, what exactly do I mean by choosing your own weather? Basically, that is me trying to tell you that you can have control over your own emotional weather, I want to say. If whatever mood you are in is completely 100% dependent on other people and other things going on around you, you do not have control of your own weather. You do not have control of really anything going on in your life. You are some cases playing the victim, some cases just at the will of whatever pushes you around. And I do want to say, before we really get into this, I am a big offender of this. I am a huge victim. I am one who makes excuses for everything. I can't do this because of that. I would do this but that. So me telling you guys this is 100% for me. Well, I guess a lot of percent for me and some percent for you. So do not think I am like condemning you or, putting you down or anything. This is totally stuff that I need to work on as well. And so this video is going to be geared towards allowing you to control your own weather, your own emotional state. The way we're going to do this is by something that the book says, see, do, get. If you are an anatomy person, you may recognize this as a feedback loop. However, this is an infinitely downward spiral feedback loop. Or it could be a really positive feedback loop, which hopefully it will be in our case. See, do, get is basically what we see, and then we do that, and then we get the results. We see something, we perceive something, there is a certain circumstance about something, and then we do something, we act on that circumstance, and then we get a result. Something that I have had to overcome and are overcoming at this very moment is seeing myself as somebody who is not worth anything, seeing myself as worthless. Now that allows me to do and act like I am worthless, which allows me to get the results that yes, I am indeed worthless. For example, I am worthless. I would never ever do something great. Therefore, I am not going to act. I am not going to help out somebody else. I am not going to go, buy a meal for somebody. I'm not going to volunteer my time somewhere because I am worthless. I am not my time. They would probably not value me. Therefore, I get the result of, okay, I wasn't invited there. I didn't invite myself over and they didn't ask me to do this. Therefore, yes, I am right. I am worthless. This is also kind of seen in people. If you have ever been depressed, you kind of don't feel like getting out of bed that morning. And that is something that is so huge. I felt this way a couple years ago when first started playing Call of Duty. I just didn't feel like getting up. I didn't feel like going to school. My family was having trouble and I was just lethargic. I didn't see life as worth living and therefore I didn't do anything in life. And now I have the result of, yes, your life is kind of worse off because of that. And it's a weird downward spiral to get into. However, there is hope, there is a positive stance because all we need to do, it's so simple and so easy, right? No, it's simple. We need to view ourselves, at least this is what I had to do, view myself as somebody worth something worth value. I was me. I am donuts. People love me. I am good at this game. Or, even if it wasn't true, people want my time. I had to think that. I have to think I am valuable. I have to think that people want to be around me, that I am not somebody's burden. I have to think that going over, to my friend's house because I'm bored is not a big burden on him. I have to believe that I am bringing people around me up, and therefore I'm going to do things that actually reinforce that. I am going to start volunteering my time. I'm going to start doing random acts of kindness for people. And then that's when they're going to say, wow, Billy, thank you. That was a huge encouragement to me. That was great. And that is what's going to get me the result of, hey, maybe I actually am somebody worth value. Maybe I actually do matter to people. I don't know your situation, if you even can relate to this, but it is one of those feedback loops, downward spirals, upward spirals, that has a huge effect on the way we go about our daily lives. And there are two things that I want to touch on that can really benefit that initial change of mindset, because that change of mindset of today's a bad day, it's a worthless day, I'm gonna be in a bad mood, or I feel worthless, whatever. Changing that to I'm gonna be in a good mood today, it's gonna be a good day today, and I am a valuable person today, that is the hardest step for me to take. And so these two things are key in changing that. The first thing is spreading your seed of forgiveness. I know it sounds so whimsical, doesn't it? It's great. Spreading the seeds of forgiveness is like feeding chickens. I don't know how many of you guys feed chickens, but when you feed chickens, you can picture it. It's cliche in your mind. You kind of spread out the grain on the ground, spread it out so there's little beads so that everybody can kind of get everything. That is what the metaphor is kind of talking about, spreading out your happiness for the day, kind of bracing yourself for the events to come. This could be something little, this could be something big in your day-to-day life. For me, it's closing at work. I'm gonna have to spread out the seed. Okay, I'm gonna have to wake up early and do my YouTube stuff so that I have actual content for you guys. Okay, now I'm going to deal with this person in my life, or that person in my life, or this event in my life. Okay, this person wants to do this. I'm going to need, at the beginning of each day, or even before the previous day, spread out my seed and say, you know what, this is going to happen. I'm going to try to plan for that. I'm going to brace it, and I'm not going to let it affect me that day. I'm going to stay happy even though I have to close. I'm going to stay happy even though I didn't get a chance to record all of the videos that I wanted to, that kind of thing. Or I'm going to stay happy even though, I don't know what it would be for you guys' case. My best friend at school doesn't talk to me anymore. My whatever it is. Spreading that seed out at the beginning of your day, recognize it, bracing yourself for it, saying that's not going to affect me today, is part of that change in your mindset. And this is probably something that I have the most trouble with, and that is, what are you thinking about? I'm going to hopefully put up a graphic of your circle of influence versus your circle of concern. Your circle of concern and your circle of influence. This is something that I really, really struggle with. When you think about your circle of concern, it sounds good. You're concerned about stuff. You're thinking about stuff. You're getting ready for stuff. When you have your circle of concern, when you think about it, that circle is going to expand like you're watering a plant. It's going to get bigger and bigger and bigger. I'm concerned about this. What if this happens and this? Oh, what if this happens? What if this person does this? It's going to grow bigger and bigger. However, a good, effective person thinks about their circle of influence. And this is a completely different mindset of, what if this happens? A very concerned, oh no, what if this happens, to what can I do about this? What can I do for this person? It is so different. It is so difficult to get down. I am a worrier. I am a planner. I'm staring right now. I have down to the minute how many videos I need recorded, what videos at what time I need to get done. I worry about things. I worry all the time. I need to worry about what I can influence. I know that was kind of weird, but I need to think and I need to meditate on what I can influence. What can I do for this person? My mom's birthday is coming up. What can I do for her to make her feel special? What can I give back to my dad for him being or letting me live in his house for so long? What can I do? What can I actually physically do? And you can kind of see how this kind of ties back together, that spreading your seed of forgiveness is kind of changing your mindset, the circle of influence versus the circle of concern. Focusing on the circle of concern is you're actually doing stuff. It's getting out of bed, it's doing this, it's pushing yourself a little bit harder, and that is when you're going to get the get part, your feedback. That's when people are going to say, oh, thank you for doing this, or your own mind, you know, you accomplished this today, you know, you did this today, you went to work, you closed, you got out early, you did it, and now you can come home and you can relax and you can start the next day. And so that is where I'm going to leave it here today. This is just a brief, and I mean brief, overview of everything that we have talked about so far. I want to do more of these videos. Leave a like if you did enjoy these videos. This is not easy, you know. I don't want to like leave this video with you guys feeling like preached on or anything. This is for me. This is for me to learn. This is for me to get down. If you guys get something as well, that maybe you're going through something and this can help you, then fantastic. That is what I want to do, especially this year for you beautiful people, because you guys have helped me as well. So thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a like if you did enjoy, and until the next absolutely beautiful Call of Duty morning, I guess we'll say that, I will catch up with you guys later. And as always, have a great day.